Hello there. Hello and welcome, everybody.
Wow, it's
Hello.
a very nice.
Hello. Here we are.
Hello. Here we are. We're back.
Hello there.
2024.
See, now, just help me here. This is 2024 Season 1? Or
Yes.
Season 1
Hello there.
2024? Like, how are we...
This is
2024
the New
season
World
one.
Sim Racing GT3 Sprint Series 2024 Season 1.
Okay, what a mouthful.
At Imola.
That's what she said.
Or, as is more commonly known, the Pint Series.
Yeah. The latest in a long series of pints.
We're still doing it for some reason.
Yeah. How many seasons has it been now? I think since we started. I want to say like a good 15, 16.
Well, we did 4 seasons last year,
Yeah.
and then, God, I don't know.
Like another 4 the year before, and then 10 before we switched it over to
Yeah.
GT3 series. Well, welcome to 2024, everybody. Thank you.
Whatever
guys.
it is, we're here.
Yeah, Milo's there for you. Thank you guys so much for all the subs that have been coming in during the intro and now Joby was the last one with the Boomer broadcast apparently.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Oh, we have a scam train.
We
We do.
we do.
Hell yeah.
Level 2. Scam train.
Oh.
Hype train.
Well, thank you, Mark. I gotta figure out everybody that did. I didn't catch all the names. The chat's already gone for me, but the first one I have in my list is Jose. Thank you, Milo. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. 30 months I've been paying your bills.
13 months. That's that's a Pagani soon. Jaden as well. Chris.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Can I have my money back?
Eventually.
I'm like paying myself to be here.
All right.
It's so broke.
Qualifying is underway. By the way, silvers, no, bronze, and
initiation.
uninitiated.
Well, we have 4 bronze drivers that are actually classified as bronze. Those are people that we know. And then we have something like 17 brand new people. Not all of them are here today, but my God.
All right.
Yeah,
So many new faces.
we have a mixture of new and old and familiar names that will jump off the page at you.
Yep.
Mixed with some newbies. If you do hear babies screaming in the background, don't be alarmed. I am on push to talk to try to alleviate that, but just throwing it out there.
Yep. That's what happens when you have a shotgun. So
That's
John Belanger has put in the first lot of qualifications so far. So this current batch is initiation class, so all our new drivers and all the bronze drivers combined. And as soon as we do have a split for all the new drivers, they are going to the respective ones. A 142-1 for the first lap of the session. Pretty sure Don is going to be hanging about with the gold drivers next.
He's
time
just getting started. He's just getting warmed up.
Yeah.
Based on what we saw in the pre-stream practice lobby, yeah, I think that's a good assessment. But yeah,
well,
we'll
it's a
see.
fast track for qualifying so far.
I also did not notice that.
So, I mean, a 42-1, like my personal best here in optimum conditions is a 42-2, 42-3. So, fast track, I'd be in the 43s.
Yeah, 40. I remember 40. High 41 was like my personal best or something like that.
Yep,
In
me
the
too.
BMW of all cars, it was great. A lot of new drivers. So all currently new drivers in the series here that have put in laps so far. Don Belanger and Don Wall. Sorry if I'm butchering all your names. Even if I knew them, I still would butcher them. Don't worry.
Vince Harbottle in the Lexus, number 71.
You have Matthew Nguyen or Nguyen.
That's typically pronounced win.
Ah, okay. We were talking about this before you got here, Chris. So I thought the G would be silent, so I thought it'd be like Nguyen.
Yeah, I've known a couple people with that. I mean, it could be different depending on where they're from. I'm not quite sure, but I went to school with somebody and their last name was spelled that way, and it was Win. So if we're wrong, he is more than welcome to correct us, and we will go on from there.
As we watch him head into the wall.
Yeah,
pretty
we
fast.
We are baboons that we can't read.
Yeah, who's the next driver? Austin Wall. No pun there. Aiden Weyer, currently in P7, has put in a valid lap so far, a 1:45.9, and improving. And we have Tanner Suti, also a new driver with us. Please, if we do butcher any of your names later, just tag us in chat.
So we had an issue pre-race with Tanner. He attempted to update his registration to the Porsche. He said he tried to do it Friday, and for some reason it didn't take. So he did all his practice in the Porsche, and is going to drive the Ferrari today, and then we will update his registration afterwards. So
nice.
We appreciate Tanner taking one for the team today.
Mm-hmm.
Austin Orr just taking his Porsche for a little test spin at Variante Alta there.
Austin Orr, also new driver. I love seeing it.
Number 91.
Mm-hmm. Rick Simile back with us again. Been loving to see him on track.
Where Hutch?
Yeah, Ricky Smile. Where's Hutch?
They are partners in crime usually.
We also have Connor Wallace from Pfaff Motorsports in the 69 McLaren.
Nice.
We love Tanner. Good guy, Tanner. Yep. First snipe of the year. No, we were not looking at Orr.
I was.
we did snipe Win though.
Yeah, we did. Miller out there. Can somebody make a livery for Miller? He's been rocking this orange Audi for a few seasons now, plain. Like, can somebody make him a livery, please? I'm putting it out there.
Remember when he used to drive the Lexus and he had his angry Vauxhall? He had the red car with like the chili pepper on the side of it.
Yeah.
Like, that's not hard to transfer over. Like if you've got the.
Yeah, we need a intervention.
Guy's been too busy playing Rocket League.
Yeah.
He's not making liveries.
That's not my fault.
He might like the orange, yeah. Paul in chat there, it's got a point. He might like the orange. We got a McLaren. Is that McLaren sitting there? Or?
I do see Wallace back in the pits. Melanson
Matt
also
Melanson.
back in the pits, so we missed him. So he has put his lap while we were going through the drivers. Glad to see him back.
That's a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed racing with him last season.
Mm-hmm. So 2 minutes to go for the first part of qualifying. Don has put in a 41.5. That's his best lap.
Yeah, so as Chris pointed out, fast track, 19 degrees ambient, 22 track temp. The weather clear for the whole of qualifying, so that's good. And we are, just a minute or so away from the silvers and golds heading out.
Yeah, hopefully not a snipe, but so far Harbottle improving on his lap time, 6/10, 2 corners to go. Up to 7. Let's see if he can get a good run out of the last corner. He does, so he's going to improve just about 6/10 on his lap time. He has lost some.
You know, this kind of thing never fails to throw me as well. Like, so imagine all week long you've been practicing on an optimum track with your quali setup, trying to dial it in and get every 10th you can out of it, and then you show up for quali and it's a fast track.
Yeah, and there's not a whole lot we can do. Like, it's generated by the game.
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, you never know what conditions you're going to get till the day of. So, and it's not like we said it will be clear and then it's a thunderstorm. So it's a minor, it's a minor thing, but it affects your lap times, and especially when you're doing a quali lap, you've got low fuel, your car's starting to slide where it never did before when you were practicing your hot laps. You know what I mean? Like you're not getting traction where you want it.
You know what I do, Milo, to combat that? I just don't look at the weather or what the track condition is at all.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I just go in blind.
We did have, though, a thunderstorm when we said it was going to be just a little wet.
Yeah, that's true. That was Indianapolis, right?
No, but that was variable weather, though. That's Kuno's fault.
Yeah,
Increasing his lap time by 3 seconds, moves up to P9. So good run from him. Looks like everybody also got the memo so far. All on new drivers for our end of session.
Yeah, everybody's allowed to finish their lap as long as they started before the 20-minute mark.
Wire improves to P7 from P9, and then currently last two drivers, or one now, is Matt Melanson. Just a 10th off of his best lap so far and improving, so we'll see if we can get any better than that.
Hello there.
I'd like to point out these, obviously, silver and golds are on track, and we have the return, we should probably put in front and center, of Joey Melitti.
Joey Spaghetti, who is no longer in the booth. We've kicked him out.
That's right.
Yeah.
I evicted him.
He-
Actually,
in
Rados
the-
evicted
yeah.
him.
Rados evicted him, yeah. Joey lost a bet last season and is subsequently driving the Honda, or Bonda, as it's affectionately called in our community. And, so Joey out on track.
Yeah.
About to start his one of his laps.
Yeah, and that is the end. Matt improves just a 10th, and that's
So
going to be the end.
the track has gone optimum.
Ooh, right as they finish.
This could make for some spicy race start action.
I don't think it's going to be that different.
No, it might not. It might not.
I mean, yeah, I think Don's going to lose that a little bit. I mean, he did a 41.5. That's about what he was doing in the practice, and also in fast as well.
Mm-hmm.
But once he gets bumped up, he won't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of getting bumped up, a few drivers have gotten bumped up from our last season to a different class. I believe Ryan Wampler was bronze last season, won it, if I'm not mistaken.
He did not win it. We had a very fast initiation driver that won it.
So, Ryan Wampler, welcome to the best split, or silver split as it's known.
Yeah, silver split, best split.
Silver split, best split. Not going to say anything about the secret channel.
Well, if you're silver, you know about it.
Yep.
Other than Wampler, I think everybody else in silver was silver.
Yeah, I think so. I just scanned the list. I think you're at least those that are competing today. Yeah.
Yeah. You missed that channel, Carlos? Well,
He's not in anymore.
yeah, because Carlos also got bumped up.
I was going to say silver to gold is where we've got quite a few drivers on track. Jose Guzman.
Jose and Carlos both in there, so
Carlos.
let's see. Our first driver that is going to be putting in a valid lap, German, with a 42.3.
Good opening gambit from Joseph German. We saw it last season, very fast at times. I don't think he had a lot of luck early in the season in terms of getting caught up in some incidents and things, but he definitely has potential.
He drove the GTR.
Yes, he did.
And that.
That's true.
So now he's in an actual car.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dylan Beveridge in chat said the number of sexual innuendos in the commentary will drop drastically with Joey on track. I doubt it.
I doubt it as well.
You have
As
Milo
I told
here.
Milo and Ferris, they're going to do the heavy lifting. I'm here for dick jokes.
Sure.
Michael Lukey about to cross the line. Obviously, he's been in many Pint Series. He's in the back in the Porsche and does a 42.5 as his opening lap.
Moffat moves
Wolf
up
is
to
asking-
P3. Ryan, what's up?
Oh, Wolf was
Blackout?
asking where's Blackout. You can do exclamation point. It's either Big or Carl, and it'll give you his channel. And you can go ask him.
He is playing the long dark.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think needed a chill day.
that's
fair
fair.
enough.
Yeah.
Our drivers
Hey,
do
man,
get
we've all been
2
there.
drop rounds for everybody that
rounds?
is. Or yes, rounds that do not count. The standings.
Although we have Valencia and Coda and Snetterton on the list, so
Yeah, that.
you would
Mind
think
you,
it's
Snetterton was
tactical-
fun last time.
Snetterton's a great track.
Yeah. Nothing to do with the with
Not
the
only, yeah,
jokes.
not only because it looks like a penis.
There you go. Well, see? Or,
There you go.
sorry, Dylan.
It's for you, Dylan.
And you were worried. Have no fear.
Chris is here. Yeah.
Bro,
Two
I'm
wonderful trucks
41 going on 14. German P2, Muff P3, P4, Jenkins, Chamont, Joy Melity, currently sitting
Where
P9.
is Spaghetti? Here he is.
Now, my race control showing a bunch of. Are golds going out separate?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They get the last 10 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Why did I feel like they were mixed with silver?
Because we mixed
no.
initiation and bronze.
Oh God, it's only been like a month, and I've forgotten all of it.
Well, back when we had 4 classes, didn't we send out?
Yes, we did do half and half.
We did, yeah. Okay, so my brain just went back to like several pints ago.
Yeah, that was like a year ago.
Okay.
But hey,
Milo's back. Milo's going back in my days.
he has twins. The guy, he doesn't know what day it is.
this is true.
This is true. Joseph German currently about to end his lap, improving on his time. Not enough to catch up to Don. So Don really showing his pace here already from that fast track as well. Paul, we all act like children. That's how we
I'm
spot
looking
him.
at Ryan Cody out there, obviously in the AMG, crowd favorite, New World Sim Racing's very own PR guy. What is on his livery there? I'm just trying to figure it out. I
What
might
is
have
that's
on
a-
his livery?
That's a wonderful livery.
And he's giving us.
Did you
little-
make it?
I mean, maybe.
Okay, just check. Look at that. Is that Tigger?
Yeah.
It's Calvin and Hobbes.
Oh,
So, when Ryan used to drive the Honda, I made him a Calvin and Hobbes livery, and then he didn't have a livery for this season. I had made this one last time he drove the Mercedes, and Barrett made him the Drums Are Sick livery. So I had this just sitting around, and he was like, "Man, I need a livery for this season." And I was like, "Well, here you go."
I'm getting some flack for asking if that was Tigger in the
I mean,
chat.
it's warranted.
I mean, look, it could have been.
And I
Bill
just said, yeah.
Watterson?
Bouncing's what Tiggers do best.
Canadians, right? Am I right, guys? People in chat.
Nah.
Canadians.
Where's my mouse?
Joey Meliti up 6/10 right now, heading down the hill. Heading through Variante Alta, and will be heading down the hill. He's now up 7.5 tenths and climbing, so it could be a good lap on the cards here for Joey.
Hey,
He
Ferris,
is-
have you looked at Carson's car yet?
I have not, and I've lost my mouse. My mouse is not working.
Switch to Joey.
I can't
Switch to Joey.
What is going on? I switched to AC and now. Oh, finally got my
It's
mouse
because
back.
Joey's up 8/10 and you want him to lose it? Is that why?
Joey does put in 8.5 tenths, goes P2 with a 141.7. Joey to gold. Wait.
Ooh,
What?
Joey to gold.
Never
I
thought you'd
switched him
say
too
that.
late.
Great lap from Joey. I know he's been practicing hard for this race. So
You see Barrett sub?
sure, why not? Why not? I know what's going to be on Barrett's livery next time.
No.
Wait till
No.
you see Barrett's livery this time when we do the gold split.
No, Barrett just subbed. He said Milo #1 Tigger fan.
Oh yeah, I see it.
All right.
I see it. Yeah.
I can afford space NFTs, but I can't afford a functioning mouse. I guess so. I don't know what happened. I clicked into AC and then my mouse stopped working.
Okay, so what do we have for silver? We have Charlie King in 12th, Carson in 18th, Ryan Wampler in 20th. So kind of sprinkled in the initiation class.
Yep. Moffat with a 42 flat. Good lap for Muff there as well.
Absolutely
I like to see that
lap,
in the
yeah.
Beamer.
Yep.
Good stuff.
With the 3 seconds to go, final lap for all our drivers. I see everybody has invalidated except Chaumont so far, who is improving. And now that we've said that, we've sniped him.
Yeah.
Surely.
He goes through the chicane. It looks wobbly. Oh, he saved it.
Yeah, but he's lost all the time.
He did,
Yes.
yeah. And he's like, that'll do.
Hashtag blame Ferris.
Yeah.
I would recommend, since you haven't teleported, go and practice pit stop entry.
Too
Too
late.
Too late.
He's inside Ryan's car now.
Kyle Heslin was doing exactly that. Joby, yellow flag. I guess Juby, sorry, and Josh both have similar-ish liveries, and I guess we'll get to those later.
If you'd like to, speak. Both of these guys promoted from silver to gold for this season.
I don't have Joby's livery.
By all means, have a look at Barrett's. This is Joby's you're seeing right now.
That's me.
Thanks to the compact design, I can't read that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so bright.
Don't worry about it.
I think Farris has his brightness at like 1 million.
No.
Excellent return policy. If they're that good, why would you ever return one?
Sponsored by Fleshlight is Joby Savage, number 89.
Mm-hmm.
And now, if you wouldn't mind having a look at Barrett's. That is what I look like, guys, underneath the hoodies that I always wear on stream.
Damn, Milo.
I know, right? I've been working out.
Fit. Milo is thick.
Oh my goodness.
So Barrett messaged me. He's like, "Hey, do you have any pictures of Milo?"
Yes, stalker.
And so I just dumped a bunch of stuff into his DMs. And I was like, "I think this is about it." And he's like, "About it, lol." And he used one of them.
Yeah, I know. Both of them have gone for very sort of clean designs, not busy.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Carlos Guzman, new to Gold Split, his livery reminds me of a stained glass window. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I love him. They're cute.
Yeah, it reminds me of a stained glass window.
They're cute. I had good eye-catching.
It is definitely eye-catching.
And he goes off track. That is an invalid lap for him. I did see an earlier Jose has requested a driver on board of himself. And specifically requested not to snipe him.
Well, okay, so snipe him.
We'll wait until he's near ending his lap.
I want to give a shout out to car number 63 returning for the Pint first series here in 2024 is Mike Jackson, crowd favorite.
Love to see Mike. You passed by and called him a narcissist? Did I miss something? As our first laps are starting to come in, let's see. Dylan Sauer crossing the line first. P9. Mike Jackson up to P3. Kelvin Lau up to P2. I've looked a little too late.
6 minutes to go in qualifying, and then we get into the big show.
Jose.
P6. Jose. Overall P1.
41.3 for Jose Guzman.
Yeah.
Great lap.
Let's do his onboard. This guy has been practicing.
So the Guzman both promoted from silver, along with Barrett and Joby. And Mick Sharpenberry.
So Jose already on his first lap, a 41.3 and improving. Rados also putting in a 41.4. The Honda is doing pretty well, it looks like, here in Imola.
It does. 4 Hondas in the top 5 at the moment. So if Alvarado was here, I see he's in chat there. If he was here, he would
Where
be
you
up
at,
there.
Joey? Why aren't you up there?
So he has
Joey is
invalidated. Jose, that is up 4/10 on his lap time. That is a sub 140. One.
I was watching McSharpenberry there. He's up about half a second coming into sector 3. And this potentially could move him up to around P8 overall at the moment. It's very close between, especially between P6 down to P20 is within a second.
Oh yeah.
So these big grids often throw up this kind of stuff.
You love to see these big grids. Oh. Hey.
Yeah. What else do you like to see that's big, Ferris?
Grids.
Grids.
Yes. and
Wink,
bank
wink.
accounts.
Yeah, just look at all our sub money. that we
Yeah.
got.
Look at all
Rados with the first 140.9. So Rados goes provisional pole, a 140.9.
140.9.
And,
So we have seen Jose has barely invalidated his last lap, but was up
He's up
4/10, and he is up 5. Wow. Let's snipe him a little bit. All right, he's back down to 2.
Mike Jackson up half a second and climbing right now. He's just gone through Aqua Minerale, so he's heading into sector 3. Lost about a 10th, maybe 2/10 coming out of that middle sector of the track there. And let's see how the chicane treats him. Not great. He lost a little bit, but not
too bad.
too much. Yeah.
It looks like he might be just in range to get a little bit of a toe coming out of the final corner. He is a little faster than Dylan Sauer, who's ahead of him.
Has potential to put him into the top 4. Third
picked up
provisional
a 10th.
third. Yeah, he
Picked
did.
up a 10th through there.
And lost. It looks like he lost it on the last corner there. That's Ravazza, right? Ravazza 1 and 2, I believe. That whole section is called Ravazza, but he does move to P3 overall with a 141.3.
We do have Kelvin Lau also moving up to P2 immediately after. So Kelvin
Wow.
also back to this season in the Honda.
41.2.
Top 3 are Hondas.
Yeah, it is Honda time once again. We saw this about a year ago when the Honda was quote unquote OP.
Aris has left Kunos.
This
Yep.
is a favorable BOP.
So looking at Joby's about to do his first valid lap, looks like, which is great. I'm glad he's managed to put one together. It jumps him to P7 overall with a 42 flat.
Barrett, though, is struggling with a Lamborghini. Did say earlier that he's not been having a great time in this car.
He is also very, very sick.
Oh, is he? I did not know that.
He, like Milo does, got something from his child at daycare and has basically said, I don't like having the plague.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the first of the year to hit. I don't suppose it'll be long.
I mean, my daughter came over this week and she was sick, so she got something from her baby brother at daycare.
Carlos Guzman, I was just watching Carlos there. He has gained time in the last corner, so he's gonna jump the standings here into the top 6 or so.
No,
I think
but his lap is invalid.
Jose,
he has
6/10
yeah.
up through the final corner. Jose is about to jump.
Oh, he's lost some of it, so he's gonna move up to P2, but that is just 2/10
but
off.
into the 40s.
a 40.8 for Jose Guzman. Great.
Thank you for the follow, CCL Slick. CCL. Honda guys got OP Alvarado coaching. Is it all the Honda boys?
McSharpenberry, he puts in a 41.7 and moves himself up to P7, so he's the latest driver to join in on the 141s.
Joby's going to pick up a couple tenths here. I don't think it's going to move him, but it's going to edge closer to Joey.
just almost. Yep.
Yep. Almost Dylan as well, looking to gain a couple of tenths
I mean,
or more.
P6 through P9 is within a tenth of each other.
Yeah. So Dylan up about 2.5 tenths right now. Going through. Oh, he caught a lot of curb there. Yeah, he's unfortunately lost all that beautiful time, hitting too much curb through that dreaded chicane at Variante Alto.
Mike Jackson, 2 corners to go, is improving on his lap time, 4 tenths almost. That will put him in P3 if he can continue. And this is the end of qualifying, so that will be 1 position for Mike. And Kelvin gets pushed down to P4 as a result.
Yeah,
and
great lap from Mike to finish off there, 141 flat. So, very good. And splits 2 of the Hondas as well, which we love to see.
Yeah, we need him up there.
All of the Hondas are pretty much running some Cheeto liveries. With the exception of
Sharpenberry's going to
Kelvin.
move.
Yeah.
He's going to jump over Max Diggs.
It looks that way, yep.
Love to see it.
Indeed he does. P6 for McSharpenberry.
2 drivers remain. Josh Barrett, who has made our lovely intro video. If you guys have not seen it, we'll play it back at the end of the stream, and you can see it in the VOD.
Speaking of which, I noticed on the calendar we have Spa de Francorchamps.
We do have it.
So we may get the Francorchamps remix once again.
Oh my god. And that is going to be the end of quality. Mark Robeson has opted to dive into the pits for a final attempt at...
Oh, look at his wing.
I
Says
love his
hello
livery.
there.
Thank you for the follow, Ozzyest. Welcome in.
Well, thank you very much. Well, that is going to be our quali done. So Don definitely would be moving up to gold next race. Joey Spaghetti leading the silvers so far.
Yeah, and I mean, as we've said, I mean, I saw him practicing a lot this week, so he's putting a lot of work to be there. So good for him. Obviously, Honda.
I
doing
told
well.
Joey that if he can mix it up with the golds for a couple of races this season, then we'll move him up.
Yeah,
but not until then.
Joey 1 lap pace fast, 1 hour pace shit. Watch. So we'll make sure to give Joey some compliments as soon as he crosses the line on lap 2 or 3, and that should do it. Moffat is in P2 for silver, and we do have Landon Wall, who is leading currently the red badges, that is bronze and initiation. Joey can't read.
And I've put a 5-minute prediction in the chat for you if you want to join in.
Ooh, what are we predicting? Will
Joey Spaghetti die in the race?
Oh no.
5-minute, get your bets in now.
Yeah, your bets in. Well, let's do a quick grid walk. We do have 34 drivers, so let's just do the last names and go through.
All right, are we ready?
Yep.
He's ready. All right. On pole position is Rados in the Honda. Alongside him, Jose Guzman also in the Honda. Mike Jackson in a Ferrari on row 2 there in P3 with Kelvin Lau 4th in the Honda. Belanger in the Ferrari alongside McSharpenberry, also in the Ferrari in 5th and 6th. Max Diggs in 7th in the Porsche. Joey Miletti in the Honda, P8. Joby Savage in the Lambo, P9. Robertson in the Aston in 10th. Moffat in the Beamer, 11th. That's my dog in the background you can hear. Dylan Sauer in the Lambo, P12. Joseph German in the Beamer at P13. Jenkins, 14th. Heslin, 15th in the McLarens. Carlos Guzman in the Aston, 16. Lukey and Chalmont, 17, 18, both in the Porsche. Barrett in the Lambo at 19. Cody and Wall in the AMGs at 20 and 21. Harbottle in the Lexus at 22. King in the Aston, 23. Melanson, 24 in the Ferrari. Miller in the Audi at 25. Wall in the Ferrari at 26. Weir in the Porsche at 27, Nguyen in the McLaren at 28, Bungay in the Ferrari at 29, Simile 30 in the AMG alongside OnePlus 31 in the AMG, Orr in the Porsche at 32, Suti in the Ferrari 33, and finally Wallace in the McLaren at 34.
I just gotta say, I love Bailey running around and your kids as well.
It's the absolute chaos of the grid walk.
I love it.
I mean, like, it won't always be that way, but
Listen, man, we all have lives that we lead.
What you do?
Nick, I see you've bet there for Joey. Good for you. Just so you know, when I started the prediction, the last question asked in the prediction on this channel was, "Will Nick die in the race?" Like, I don't know who did that, but yeah.
Just in time. Who is Spaghetti? It's Joey Militi. Let me get a good camera on him. This guy over here who was co-commentating last season. We call him Joey Spaghetti. He's a Florida man.
Yeah, I wish him nothing but the best in the race, obviously. But we can have a bit of fun. He jokes about his own mortality, so it's fine.
Well, he also used to own an Italian restaurant.
Yeah. Part of the reason we call him Spaghetti.
Yeah.
And also because he just spaghettis his races.
Yeah, he's a wonderful guy. We love him to death. We're really happy that he's racing again. We know he's going to do really good. I'm waiting for his PC to crash right now.
Paul Joey's so fast, best driver, so proud of him.
Yeah.
I do have a T1 cam, or a T2 technically, Imola, by the way, if you so wish.
For anybody that doesn't know, anybody who's new here, the last time that Paul and I broadcasted a series, we were doing a race at Hungaroring. Joey qualified on pole in his class. We said, "Hey, good job, Joey," and then his computer immediately crashed.
Oh no!
That is the meme of this whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I agree, Paul. Yep. Paul's bet everything against Joey. Of course.
Stacking them up.
My prediction is Joey wins silver today.
You can't just say that.
He's practiced hard for this race. I feel some determination there.
Ooh. Well,
do we have a T1 cam?
We do have. It will be coming up.
Okay.
So we.
I know Milo's doing the secondary cam thing.
Yeah.
I don't have to. I think Faris can choose either or, I believe.
Yeah. So Andrew Ratto is currently leading the grid from Jose Guzman, and they are about to go green for the first time this year. Let's see what Imola brings. Let's get the T1 cam up a bit, and it is green lights. A really good start for Rattos from Jose. Mike Jackson just chilling in the background. Let's get the camera up in the bottom.
Here they come.
Here they
T1
come.
or T2.
We do have one yellow from Lukey in the background. A lot of drivers.
Lukey and Ryan might have had a little bump there.
There was a definite little bump, but all drivers managed to survive it and carry on. So that's great.
Oh, we have death in the back.
We do have death
Ferrari.
in the back.
We do have
Austin Wall.
I was about to say Aiden Wall. I don't know. Did I already butcher her name?
Austin Wall and Ryan Wampler, I believe.
Dylan Sauer has come into trouble at the hairpin. Is rejoining the track now, but he's lost a bunch of positions there.
Yeah. We do have a track swap, a position swap further up in front. Don Belanger gets past Kelvin Lau. Sorry, Jose Guzman. So Jose dropped to P4 from the start. He's side by side now with Don Belanger. Mark Robeson currently just behind Joey. Everybody's super tight and close on track right now. I love the skin 139 Aston. Which one is that? Carlos Guzman. Yes, it is awesome.
Yeah, Carlos is. So it looks like everybody's kind of single filed so far.
We do have double file further up in the front. We'd love to see. So Don fighting his way He is a red badge today, but he will be moving over to whites next time around. You know that for sure.
So Rados continuing his good form we saw at the end of last season. He has opened up a gap of 1.2 seconds over Mike Jackson right now, and then Jose another 2.5 back from Mike. So apart from that, P4 down to P33. Whichever you like.
I want them to commentate with me.
They are.
They are. All right, awesome.
So Dylan Sauer is working his way back through the field.
Yep, he's already got past Carlos Bungay.
Past Carson, he's going to have a look at Matt Melanson here in a minute.
Do you have something to say, Milo?
Nothing at all. I like Killer B coming in with the raid of 6. Thanks, Killer. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. We have just started our race. We're in lap 2 right now for a 1-hour sprint. First race of the season, first race of the year.
As Chris stated, Dylan Sauer on the charge, moves past Melanson up into P23.
Yeah, Carson and Melanson side by side.
You see a little, maybe a little door paint swap there.
AMG of Simile getting a little loose in the background there. He's alongside one player. This is for 27-28. They're going to go through Variante Alta side by side. That's a lot of AMG to squeeze through there.
Those are two very wide cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, Melanson and Carson Bungay are still going to be continuing the same. Andrew Rados, further up in front, has already put in a gap.
Yeah, top 3 41s. Oh,
we do have a yellow flag. I can't click on it.
Yeah, that was enough. Ricky. Ricky got turned.
He did.
We will be reviewing
all contacts during the week, during our penalty review process, and handing out bad boy points.
Yeah. Killer BG supporting Moffat in the chat. Moffat right now just got past Jalen Jenkins in the McLaren and is now P3 in class.
P3 in class, P12 overall in the BMW.
Yeah. Joby right now just behind German. He's going to be trying to get past and make his way up to Mark Robeson. I don't know. Did Joby start behind German? I think he did.
I think so. Dylan Sauer gains another one. He's up to 22. And Michael Lukey moves up to P18, gets around Landon Wall.
I've got a replay of Ricky's incident, if you want to see it.
Let me get that up.
I wonder if the walls are related.
Let me know when you're ready.
I don't see your stream.
Oh, I'm not streaming. That's why. Listen, I know what I'm doing. It's been a while.
Kelvin Lau gets past Belanger whilst these guys figure out their business.
All right, let's get that up. It's up on track right now, bottom right side.
Right. Yep. Just touches some grass under braking, and then unfortunately gets tagged on the rear end as he goes sliding through.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It looked like he tried to do everything he could to avoid that.
Yeah.
So,
we do come back here a little wobble from from Barrett and Kyle Heslin, who tapped each other a little bit going into the Rivazza, I believe.
We have a really nice group here coming down towards turn 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Lukey,
Shimon and Lukey,
Cody, Harbottle. Shimon and Lukey are both in the Porsche. You got Barrett fighting in front of that with Heslin.
Oh, Lukey's through, but he is offline. Shimon's gonna go.
Shimon with a little over under there gets the inside for the next corner. This is a very fast, tight corner to do. He gets the move.
Oh, you gotta leave him room.
And it's unfortunately it's the Mercedes of Wall that comes off worst.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. Unfortunately, I was worried about the Shimon bouncing off of the curb and flying into the other car. That's happened in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now Harbottle in the Lexus behind Lukey, and there's a gap to Shimon. So we'll keep an eye on that grouping because I don't think that's the last time we'll see them race today.
Definitely not. Carlos making a move on Jalen Jenkins, or trying into the chicane. does not get past and is going to stick behind a little bit longer. Dylan Sauer now moves up in front of
Switching to
Harbottle.
silver, Joseph German looking to put a move on Joey Melitti for the lead in silver.
We're gonna have some hot Joseph on Joseph action.
Yeah, we are.
One of
And
them's gonna get it up the rear.
Yeah.
Here you go, Dylan Beveridge.
Joseph German with the toe. Now that Beamer has traditionally always had good straight line speed. And
German leaving him a lot of room, which is wise.
He's going to have the inside, but it turns to the outside pretty quickly. So gets it done. Joey maybe looking for a switch back.
Oh, a little loose for German off of turn.
Nice and clean. And for now, a good move by German to get that done in a difficult part of the track there.
Yeah.
That is for lead of silver.
Yeah, it is. So Joseph German into the lead. Joey sticks with him, and I expect this battle to rage on. Joby Savage is in on this as well. So, and Carlos Guzman also right there. So yeah, this could turn into a spicy four-way.
Joby's bringing the fleshlight to the four-way.
I was about to say something and
Pay out the
pay
bet.
out.
Oh boy, what was it? Self-induced?
It was.
Joey.
I was about to give him a compliment. I was thinking it.
Oh, no.
I was about to say Joey giving it a nice little battle. Come on. Spaghetti.
German runs wide on the exit of the chicane, and Joby has a run up the inside. Obviously not for class position, but Carlos is going to have a look as well. Carlos, who is chasing.
Oh, a little tap.
Oh, it's
Oh,
contact.
Taps German.
Not too bad for German there, but if
He's going to lose 2 spots, though.
He loses
need to look
2
at
spots
that.
in silver, yeah. So again, all contacts will be reviewed.
Yeah.
But yes, Jenkins and Moffat going through. So
The good thing for German there, we know he has the pace, and P1 is still just on his vision. So if he can make his way back, obviously fighting for it is not as easy as just keeping it. But Moffat, so this
He's
right now, a battle for
on
P1.
the bumper.
so go on. Sorry, guys.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say the prediction has been changed out, just in case you were wondering. 77% of the chat that took part voted for, of course, he's a baboon. So 23% voted for no, he's a pro. And it's the baboons that have it.
It's the baboons that have it. So Joey right now back down to P27, unfortunately, after that spin. He had to wait for a lot of the
He did.
track
But
too.
he has great pace here, so knuckle down, Joey. Get her done.
Love you,
Head
Joey.
down.
Has been Nala.
It's been
There's
now
a-
indeed.
We just had a little side-by-side with Aura and Win for 25-26, and that's going to be a track cut, trying to chase down Dave Miller.
But I did notice during the track walk that Nguyen and there was another driver had similar liveries.
Yeah, it was one of the Porsche drivers,
Yeah, I'm missed it
Weir.
now. Weir.
Aiden Weir.
Oh, there we
Are
go.
they both part of Beyond Obsidian Motorsports?
That
yes,
they
it
are.
looks like.
Uh-huh.
And Nguyen now side by side with Orr. We do have further up in front, Max Diggs has lost a lot of positions.
Oh, he's
That
going to
looks like-
over-under him?
Oh, he does, and gets through. Nguyen making a move.
Really great move
Once
there.
again.
It looked like
Joey's about to
Just
join
about.
this fight as well.
Yeah, Orr went for the send and overcooked the corner, and a little over-under from Win.
yeah.
Now, Joey... Oh, Joey gets loose!
Did
And he
we have-
died.
Oh, not again, Joey.
Again. Joey.
Joseph Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Done it again.
So he was going down the straight in the toe, went left, went right, and just lost the back end. That is Honda things for sure. I feel like, Joey, there you need a little bit of patience. You got to line it up
Yeah.
for
Can
turn
we,
two.
can we get a replay of that? We've missed it on stream, so
Yeah, Chris, do you want to do the
you.
honors?
I got you.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. We're looking right now at the battle for P2 in silver, and a little gaggle of cars here with Barrett and Max Diggs sprinkled in between, just chilling. Let's see the replay.
Nick is our resident Honda driver in chat. Says the tires are most likely gone. Time to pit. I would listen to Nick.
I've got
He's the
Joey's
Honda
incident.
expert.
Here we go.
You're up.
Yeah, he's got the outside line. And I don't know why he corrected so harsh there. I know that the McLaren came over to cover.
He did. I mean, trying to split those two going into that section of the track is asking for a lot of trouble, I think.
We do have Orr that have spun. It looks like in the chicane. Was there contact? No contact registered. No, there is contact registered. 603. So David Miller and Orr might have come into contact into the chicane. Orr does lose a few positions. Well, he's not going to have to start making his way again.
In P5 is right on the heels of Kelvin Lau, and yeah, so this is a battle on between these two, about half a second or less between them over the course of the last lap. Really
So
worth
good
keeping
switch
an eye on.
for Belanger, Jose, Kelvin Lau. These five in at the lead. The first few laps were swapping positions, crazy. Now it looks like they've all kind of gotten into a pace. Their pace is very similar.
Yeah, Jose had an invalid lap, where he's on an invalid lap, and he has lost a little time, but
Chalmont also in P15 is looking to position himself for a move on German. German did have the lead briefly of Silver, but obviously we saw a little contact and ran wide.
What happened to Barrett there? Saw White Lambo off track. Yeah, I did switch to Barrett. It looked like he had an off track and
through turn one, I don't think he got the car shut down and had to take a sand.
Oh, so he's just collecting for Tiago.
Yes.
Where
Keep
is
in mind,
Tiago?
We do have
Barrett
another
is
yellow
violently
flag
ill.
for Orr.
Oh, that was very, very close.
A little scary there. It looks like that was self-induced. Probably tires not happy from his first spin last lap around in the chicane. He's lost a few other positions, 3 positions as a result.
So you asked where Tiago was. Well, Tiago and I did the IMSA 2 hour and 40-minute race this morning.
Nice. How did that go?
So we started basically dead last and finished P3 in our class within 12 seconds of the lead.
Very nice.
Nice.
Love to see it.
So a cheeky little arrive and drive, 0 practice. You know how we do.
Daytona?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's
GT3, Dodge and LMDHs.
Ooh, Daytona
sweet, yeah,
24 is next
24
week, isn't it?
Next
Yes,
week?
it is.
It is.
I've not even opened iRacing in a while.
Bungay is going to have a move on Melanson. I think Melanson's just going to let him go different class. Bungay is going to go way hot into the corner and rotate it.
Bungay, you're not
Carson.
Joey.
Carlos Bungay. Oh, and he spins it again, trying to get back on the track.
He's done the Lewis at the exact same spot.
That's it. No more liveries.
And this time he does get back underway.
I had to tell the cameraman to give me another angle because he was not having their... Jalen Jenkins completely missing the corner. Was that a pass or was there contact? I'm not sure.
If anyone is wondering, by the way, I call him Carlos Bungay because of last season's commentary.
Yeah. It was definitely not me butchering a name. Mike Jackson just gets purple lap of the race this time around.
141.1. What a lap.
What a lap. We're 9 laps in now into the race. Jalen Jenkins currently leading the race. You do have...
Max Diggs in the tow of Heslin, P13. Max trying to move up the field and get closer to the other gold drivers here.
Heslin is going to defend it.
Yeah, I mean, their pace not too dissimilar, I believe.
Yeah, even though they're different class, they are not required to let the other one go. You can race everybody if you want to.
No, Max's lap is just about almost a second faster. His best lap, so...
Looks like his best lap is for sure. I mean, yeah, you just have to keep knocking and maybe Hessen will decide it's not worth the aggro.
Yeah. Remember, Max did lose a few spots. He did
Yellow flag,
earlier.
turn 2 and 3 for a new in there, or win, however you want to pronounce that.
I believe he caught some curb and went. He's also collecting sand for Tiago.
He doesn't even know him yet, but he's already on the job.
Yeah. I mean, Sandbag Zinc has a wide reach.
What happened to Ryan? Did I miss that?
I believe Ryan did his pit stop already.
Yes, he did. You're right. Yeah, Ryan has pit out. That's what happened to Ryan.
But he was also involved in the Dominic Chamont, Michael Lukey through the
okay.
S. He was one of the cars that was
Right behind.
caught in that incident.
Gotcha. Joseph German, whilst Max is trying to get past Heslin, Joseph German has caught Max. Chalmont's right there as well. And Lukey trying to rein in that group. So traffic hold up a little bit now.
Yep. And further up in front, so just looking back at our race leader, Andrew Rados, a quiet race so far, a 3-second gap from Mike Jackson, but who has had a better best lap. Mike Jackson also 3.5 seconds away from Jose Guzman. I just got to say, Jose, great job moving up from silver last season. I hope you're not Joey.
Jose's dead now.
Yeah.
Dead man
He
walking.
almost did. He almost did.
Lukey is off in the sand.
That Lukey? No, that's Wallace off in the chicane.
Well, I noticed that the Lambros, Dylan Sauer and Barrett, were catching Lukey pretty quickly. I'm gonna go back and have a look and see what happened there.
Something happened for sure. It was very brief though. He is back on track.
Oh, we do have a yellow flag for Andrew Rados and Wallace.
Oh, Honda.
Our race leader. Was there contact? There was contact between the two drivers. So Andrew Rados loses the lead. Wallace has teleported back to the pits. Can we get a replay of that? That is unfortunate for Rados. Not sure if he has damage.
Oh boy, yeah, we'll have to review that one. So that was between, race leader and Wallace, who was down the order quite a ways.
We're gonna look at
You have
Lukey's
the
real
replay?
quick.
Replay up.
So this is Lukey's. The back end just kind of lets go.
Ooh.
Barrett with the huge avoid.
Yeah, that'll do
So,
it. David
that was
Miller as
interesting.
well, again on the.
And Barrett was complaining that the car wouldn't turn earlier. Looked fine there.
We do have David Miller has lost it on the chicane, and Chamon getting a run on Joseph German. German who's taking a lot of curbs. Chamon is going to take the inside for turn 5. The back's out. Let's see what happened with the race
under
leader.
pressure from
Okay, so-
Vince Harbottle.
Here's your replay. Unfortunately, the back marker does move over and brakes and just hits a
Oh.
bump. So he didn't do anything wrong. He just pulled a little bit too far to the right.
That is unfortunate for Andrew Rados. Andrew Rados now
Man.
3 seconds off of Kelvin. So
Yeah,
That's
you can see
unfortunate.
the car hit a bump on the inside.
Yeah, it shouldn't be this hard.
you hate to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, so Rados ended up losing several positions down in P5 now.
He is 3 seconds off of Kelvin Lau. Kelvin, who is catching up now to Don, and Don, who's just about a second away from him.
Those two have been going at it for, well, however long the race has been going. They've been going at it.
Yeah, Rados decides to go for his pit stop now. So I guess to fix the damage and or get the tires changed. We do have 39 minutes to go. We've only been at it for 20 minutes, and it feels like
Yeah.
we've seen so much already.
Eventful race. Silver split. Moffat in second place in silver right now, and he's within 2/10 of Jenkins, and this is for a silver class lead now with all the incidents that we've seen. So spicy battle brewing there. Heslin currently third. They're about 3 seconds behind these two. And there's a group of them there as well. Heslin, German, and Chalmont. So
Yeah, the battle for P3 is getting spicy there.
it is, yeah. So silver again looking pretty tasty right now.
Yeah, Max Diggs did manage to get around Heslin and is now going to start his charge back up to gold class. Rados still in the pits.
Joey Milizzi still going. You love to see it. He's working his way through the field, just made his way past the Porsche, and he's back up to P26 and
Oh, the Porsche.
Almost.
Did miss them. We do have battle for P3 overall now starting to brew. Kelvin Lau half a second away from Belanger, who is now in the tow from Jose Guzman. 0.6 seconds. So a little...
Oh, Rados got to stop, go 30.
No,
he didn't.
Rados in P30 with the stop go.
Oh my goodness, Rados's race is going out the window. It's Honda things, man.
Alvarado bring out the safety car.
Nick, how do you survive all these races in this car?
Muff is making a move. We got Muff and Jenkins side by side.
Yep. Muff managed
and he gets it done.
The BMW strong in a straight line.
Oh, but he has to brake really hard. And there's going to be contact because the McLaren jumped off the curb. It is Jenkins that comes off worse. Muff gets to carry on. So Jenkins drops
Jenkins
down.
And not a great rejoin there. They're avoiding action.
And that has really allowed the pack behind to catch now. So Heslin is right there behind the gold driver Max Diggs. So Max Diggs separating first, second, third, and fourth in silver from fighting. So it's spicy.
What's a stop go? So stop go penalty where you probably sped in the pits too much, more than
that was a shit rejoin.
That was more than the allowed limit, and yeah, then the stewards just say that you have to go back into the pits, stop for 30 seconds, and then you're allowed back on track.
Yeah, it's something you want to avoid at all costs, really, because it basically ruins your race.
It really does.
In a sprint race, it ruins your race.
Yeah.
You know, like in a 24-hour, 12-hour, sure, you could probably live with it.
Yeah, but 1 hour race is not that long for a stop and go.
So Heslin got way loose on the exit of the chicane, and German's gonna have a look here.
Yeah, he is going down into Rivatsa, and we'll see. Man, that's
to cut back in though.
Well, that McLaren looked really, really good through those two corners there.
German's gonna dive into the pits.
German diving into the pit. So it looks like I'm willing to bet that Andrew Rados got caught off guard by the bump. The entrance of the pits. Probably gone in way too fast. So German opting to go for the undercut. Doesn't want to fight Heslin. We'll see where he ends up later on. Harbottle getting around Michael Lukey. Lexus on Porsche here. He does get a little loose out of turn 4, but gonna have to stick back behind Lukey. If you did, you'll smack him because you warned them about it.
He's got Charlie King right there with him. Charlie's somebody we don't really talk a lot about because he has quiet races, but
it looks like I'm glad to see Charlie doing pretty well for himself. I believe Charlie was promoted 2 seasons ago.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, in the Aston, putting in work up in P16 right now.
We do have now this battle for P4 in silver. I believe Harbottle we're probably gonna place him in silver. He does seem to have good pace and is able to fight with him. Kelvin Lau gets the position. Oh, Belanger goes into the pits. I just saw a position swap without seeing a lot of the time.
To Belanger in, and people starting to. There's still a lot of drivers yet to pit, but they are starting.
Yeah. So battle for P2 still happening. Half a second between Jose and Kelvin. Mike Jackson so far a quiet race after inheriting the lead due to the incident with Andrew Rados. He is now 7 seconds ahead of Jose. So keep driving.
Yeah. Now Lau doesn't have someone behind him. He's using that to his advantage, so he can put the pressure on Jose Guzman there for P2 overall, so no longer having to defend. He's now gone on the attack.
And he is very close, a little loose there out of Aqua Minerale. He was 1/10 behind and is now down to 3. We do have Max Sticks trying to get past Moffat, the final silver in between him and gold. And we do have Chaumont, who's now a 10th off of Kyle Heslin. They're about to go into Aqua Minerale. Chaumont kind of thinking about it. That's a dangerous corner to make a move, though.
Yeah, I've been watching Max and Muff. Basically identical lap times, but they are fighting each other. Like Muff is not like they were just side by side going to the chicane, and Muff could have just lifted and let Max go, but is elected to keep him between him and P2 in silver.
So Calvin Lau tested the waters there for 1 lap and dived in the pits now himself. So he's going to see maybe about the undercut. Mike Jackson, also the race leader, into the pits.
For the pit. So Jose Guzman temporarily inheriting the lead. We'll see what Mike does with this pit stop. I hope he's not parked 2 centimeters away.
Austin Wall in P19 is looking to make a move on Ryan Wampler. So AMG, different class ahead of him, but looks like that best lap times are pretty similar. So I think they're going to race it out.
Yeah, the initiation people, we tell them to race everybody.
Yeah.
We don't know what your pace is. Just race your race against whoever is in front of you
and behind you. And but Wall's Ferrari, the diffuser and the front splitter don't look too happy.
Yeah.
And Ryan Wampler is going to dive into the pits, and Wall is going to have clean air now in front of him.
We have some Aston on Aston action right now as well in 2nd and 3rd. Overall, Robertson and Guzman C.
Carlos has found himself a friend.
Indeed. And yeah, Carlos looked really good in that Aston last season, I thought. He was in the Aston, right, last season?
Yep. Andrew Rados now in chat, so Andrew has left the race. He hit the bump.
Yeah, it was a bump on a curb.
Bounced. Unfortunate.
He moved over. Oh, Joey is yellow flagged again.
Joey.
In Aqua Minerale.
Yeah, the exit.
And we do have Orr as well with a yellow flag.
No, actually.
Out of,
oh, no. It's not even Aqua Minerale.
It was
before the hairpin.
The hairpin.
It's the second chicane.
Yeah. I believe that's the Villeneuve chicane.
Almost like we have a track map, or not really having a great time either. It looks like he's been going off track and sliding a lot.
Hand-drawn track maps for the win. Calvin Lau making his way past Austin Wall. Calvin's obviously pit in. We'll see where he has. If he hit a lot of traffic, it might not have helped his strat. Trying to get past Jose, who has yet to pit.
Maybe it's time to get the track map out.
So Bellinger is now stuck behind Wall. He wants to get by to get to Lau.
See? Villeneuve chicane.
Totally knew that.
Yeah.
And Wall also dives into the pit. So all our drivers, now we're just about across the halfway mark. Most drivers are going to start pitting. They haven't already. Ooh, a little lag spike there.
Yeah, but my Italian accent, as most anyone that's watched this stream before knows, is not the best.
Give us an example.
No, I can't. It has to just naturally come.
Bet it does.
That's what she said.
Yeah, quit trying to force it, Ferris. Just let it happen naturally.
So Don now sitting behind Kelvin Lau. Oh, and who was that behind? Rick Simuli. Spun himself at the exit of the hairpin and is now trying to get around.
Oh, no.
I think that was Joby.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but you gotta keep an eye before you do that kind of maneuver.
Yep. So that is going to be a little damage for Juby. seem to have been able to mostly stop the car before that. But it was
and Joby has pit in, so he will have to live with whatever happened there. So yeah, Kelvin Lau and Belanger continue the battle that they've been having for the entire race.
Yeah, and it's closer than
Jose
ever.
Guzman is yellow flagged.
The Hondas are starting to go. He does give the spot. Is that
That's Lukey.
Luki? Yeah, not the greatest. So the Honda boys are starting to drop like flies.
Joey Maletti with a stop-go 30.
Gotta be kidding me.
Nope.
Spaghetti.
Joseph.
So is that a Insta Alt F4?
A stop-go 30 for Joey, and man, oh man.
I know, man.
Oh, the Silver Battle. We got a 3-way. They're about to go 3 wide into turn 1.
Oh, they were thinking about
German, Muff, and Chamont.
Chamont wisely or caught a little bit of the curb on the inside there. That might open the door for the Beamer on this next short straight.
He is thinking about going into the inside of Variante. Stick back. So Moffat inherits the lead for Silver. Jalen Jenkins yet to pit further up in front. We'll see when he does his, but he does have some damage. Wonder losing pace or not.
When you're in this kind of a battle, I had a couple of quite successful seasons in the Beamer a few seasons ago in the Pint, and when you're in this kind of battle, the Beamer is great because it feels really stable. I'm obviously about to snipe one of them, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Muff.
If you can't hear me cocking my sniper rifle.
Or German. I mean, it could be German.
It could.
German
but it's
did
such
get a
a
little loose.
stable car traditionally compared to the Porsche. So yeah, I mean, this is good for Muff. P1 in silver right now.
I don't know. German doesn't seem to be very stable. He is getting sideways quite a bit.
Yeah, he got very
right now.
loose there.
2 times. We do have Jalen Jenkins further up in front. Has pit in. We'll see where he comes out. Compared to these 3, he's not moving yet. So it looks like Moffat is going to take the lead in silver. Jalen now starting to move in the pits. He does have quite a ways to go.
Yeah, so Jalen will come out right around Lukey. Just in front of Lukey, I think.
Yeah. And
German is through?
German gets through. That
German
Porsche really
does
doesn't
get
look that
past.
fast on the straight.
Yeah.
The ability is just that good.
So now Joseph German will set his sights on Moffat, and will it be a Beamer on Beamer fight for the class win?
Let's see what happens. So Dylan Belanger further up in front, 4/10 behind Kelvin. This battle still raging on. Mike Jackson has a 9-second lead over Kelvin Lau, and Harbottle currently stretching his pit cycle.
I wonder what happened to Jose Guzman here, because he's come out. He's in P7.
He did have a yellow flag.
Yeah, he
before
crashed.
pit.
Oh, he did. Okay, I missed that. I'm sorry.
Further
There's
back in
so
front-
many different things happening on track.
There
so
really
it's
is. We've not given them much vision, but from the red badges, initiation and not, Melanson is bronze driver, so he is currently leading further back at the split. See, Harbottle, we said, is definitely going into silver, but Melanson has a 13-second lead over Miller. Do we have a replay?
So
I've got your
Harbottle,
replay of Guzman.
Harbottle, the only driver still to pit,
Let's see.
according to my screen.
Guzman goes in, and the car just rotates.
Just on the things.
Bummer.
Yep, that'll do it.
There's a wall.
Further, right as we switch back to the battle, McSharpenberry. No, that was not a battle. That was a back marker. 2T. Well, there you go. I've done it. Tanner Suti gets tapped by McSharpenberry going into turn 2. Carlos Binala there. Not what you want to see.
Dylan Sauer, who got into trouble on lap 1, I believe. He's up to P15 and working on Heslin right now in front of him. Lambo versus McLaren.
I'm sorry. I don't know why. Harbottle has opted to go into the pits. 23 minutes to go, and that is going to be every driver going in for the pit stop now. The pit cycle is about to end. Mike Jackson about to take back the lead.
Joey did serve his stop go just now, yeah. So he's clear.
Or with another yellow flag out of the chicane. Looks like he's not really having a great time with that Porsche in those curves.
Tell you what, German is on a charge.
Yep. So after leading the race for a little while, German, and the incident that he's had is just about to go for the fight one more time for the lead in silver.
Up the inside.
Muff had to sneak past McSharpenberry.
That's McSharpenberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now McSharpenberry's. What do you do here? I mean, you've got this battle for first and second in silver. You let him go. It's a choice.
Looks like German is gonna squeeze on by, and is gonna start his charge back again for Moffat. But the unfortunate thing about this is once they start to fight, McSharpenberry is gonna be right up there.
Yeah, definitely. And then Schaumont as well wants to get back in amongst that battle.
So Harbottle coming out the pits slots in right behind Lukey. Oh my god, I thought somebody spun on your screen, Chris.
Oh no, I was just looking at McSharpenberry's car to make sure he didn't have damage.
I looked for a second, I just see the whole thing spinning 180 degrees. I'm like, oh my, what happened?
No, I mean, McSharpenberry's a fast driver. I was just wondering why he was slow there for a minute.
Does he have damage? Or maybe...
No, that's what I was looking at.
Curbs. Or with another yellow flag, he's not really having a great time there. He really isn't having a great time.
Charlie King right now in P18, looking to make a move on Jalen Jenkins. This would be for P6 in silver. So, yeah, it's about 3 tenths, made up a couple of tenths through through Aqua Minerale there.
Oh. Little bit of curb there for Jalen. That McLaren doesn't look too stable, to be honest. 2 tenths for them, 2 tenths for the battle of the lead in silver. Joseph Sherman, 8 seconds of damage for Joby. For your info.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
That was for that front end collision on a rejoining simile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barry, we hope you feel better, man.
Yeah.
Get better soon.
Yeah. And a drive-through for Kelvin Lau, up in P2.
Oh, no.
Drive through
For track
Kelvin,
limits.
and that will allow Belanger, who dropped back to just over a second behind him, that'll allow him to scoop up P2 for now. Robertson will move up to P3.
That is not what you want to see. Carlos Guzman is now also fighting with Robertson. Carlos and Jose just one after the other. Great job for both drivers. Moving up
German
from last time around.
putting Muff under all kinds of pressure. And Muff's got 19 minutes of this, so buckle up.
Race leader update. Mike Jackson now leading the race 8 seconds from Belanger. That gap has dropped a little bit, though. He was 9 seconds up ahead from Kelvin earlier.
Kelvin serving his drive-through right now, opting to just dive in and get her done.
There's no reason to waste time and fight it.
No, if it was me, I would definitely have driven around 2 laps swearing and then gone in.
Oh, and it's a very long pit stop here as well, or pit lane.
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
I've got the battle between Carlos and Robeson for P3 overall.
Get a side by side.
Yeah, this Aston party's been raging now for a while as well, since just a few laps before the pit cycle.
Yeah, they're trying to work their way through back marker traffic. Oh, that's going to be a bit wide from the back marker.
That's a win, isn't it? He did lose the position to Wire.
Yeah, they're teammates, I
Because of that.
believe.
Yeah.
And another yellow flag for Orr. Not sure what's happening there. Not doing too well. McSharpenberry, now 1/10 off of German. So German is having to defend and is losing pace on Moffat. Moffat keeping that spot for now. 20 minutes to go. We'll see what they can do. Carlos Guzman also further up in front on the right side of your screen, now looking for P3 podium spot. This race has been great. What a great race to start 2024 with, honestly.
Yeah. So much happening. Dylan Sauer, whose comeback drive is now up to P13. So he's been grabbing a couple of positions every sort of 4 or 5 laps or so. And he's, back up in P13. He's right behind Heslin. He's been there for a little while. And obviously Calvin Lau is behind them after serving his drive-through. So I'd expect to see Calvin close the gap on 12 and 13.
Yeah, I would also expect the same. So Kelvin, we know, fast driver, 42.5 best lap time. His last lap time was a 42.5 as well, compared to 43s further up ahead. So let's see Kelvin get past. So Kelvin already just behind Heslin is getting a run. Is side by side. Heslin is going to back off.
Yeah, he's going to let him through. But Dylan probably won't, because they are same split.
Yep.
Dylan's like, welcome to my world. That's finally someone to race.
Just as long as he didn't get killed. Dylan has a bad habit of people running into him.
Yeah.
McSharpenberry's going to get by German. German went wide over the top of the hill and almost lost it. He's going to overshoot Aqua Minerale.
Yep.
So McSharpenberry is back by.
Don't see a drive through from that.
Just a little overdriving there after losing the spot. And Muff has been able to increase the gap. So McSharpenberry taking that spot back, as these two, both Moffat and German, went past McSharpenberry. And now McSharpenberry, back up to P9 and separates first and second in silver. So one to keep an eye on for sure. Yellow flag, Lukey.
Oh, Lukey on the exit of the chicane.
Variante, He's facing backwards.
Hate to see it. Kelvin Lau now 1/10 off of Dylan Sauer in the tow going into turn 1. He is going to get just past, possibly going to clear him before turn 2. No, they're going to go side by side. And very tight corner for both drivers. Kelvin's going to scoot on by.
Kelvin tries to switch back.
Heslin just looking at this fight up ahead. And,
now they're... Dylan cuts across.
Leaves room.
Aggressive defending, but defending nonetheless,
I'd love to see it.
Dylan just wants a good race.
Yep. Well, now he's going to have one, because Calvin's best lap is a 41.6. Dylan's is a 42.5. So, he's going to definitely have to work at defending this one, and there's still 14 minutes left.
Yeah. We do have Landon Wall in the pits. 31 drivers left in the race. Landon is, I believe, I don't know if he's teleported earlier. No, he is down. He's 17. Well, his 17th lap, so it is just...
Yeah, but Austin Wall is attempting an overtake on Matthew Wynn.
I just realized that they might both be brothers.
I did ask that earlier.
I didn't hear that.
Landon and Austin.
Yeah. We do not know.
McSharpenberry has closed the gap on Muff now. So after losing the spot to 2 Beamers, obviously whatever caused that issue is long gone, and he's looking to get himself back past Muff now.
Muff is going to want to leave McSharpenberry behind him. He is going to, he's going to take the inside or the lead for turn 2.
If
Muff is
I'm,
going to want to keep McSharpenberry behind him.
I was going to say, if I'm Muff, I want to keep McSharpenberry right there, separating him and German.
Yeah.
And I mean, their lap times are so similar, all three of those drivers. So, yeah, this is a good little cinema got going there.
Ooh, had a little freeze.
Joey in the background, little contact there with Orr. Just a little contact. Yeah, Joey backs out. And
love to see it. Kelvin back again now. Some space between him and Heslin, and 4/10 between him and Sauer. Thank you very much for the follow, Delta Bubble. And Chemo says, "Let's go, Crazy
What's up,
Rabbits."
Chemo?
yeah, Chemo Sith in chat. How you doing, buddy? Why you no race today? Is he signed up? Are you signed up?
Why is that your first time chat? What is that about?
Yeah, what is that about? My goodness.
Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
So Kelvin Lau and Dylan Sauer, this battle rages on, and Kelvin will be, he got himself into this mess with the drive-through for track cuts, and now he has to battle one of his classmates a lot further down the field than he would have liked.
Yeah, he's not able to make use of the toe and get past Dylan. It looks like into turn 1. Does have the speed going up to him, but as soon as he moves out of that toe, he's just loses it.
Yeah, right here, Kelvin looks like it does have good speed on that straight, the Honda, but Dylan takes a nice line through turn 2 and 3. Kelvin got his work out.
So close. Dylan really defending hard on this. I love to see it.
Yep, a race on.
Wife was sick. I hope she gets better.
Absolutely, Chemo. Good. Glad you'll be back next week.
And further up ahead, I don't want to move out of. Oh, Kelvin really trying hard there.
I've got the McSharpenberry Muff battle if you want to.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do. All right, so side by side. Left side is battle for gold. This is last position currently in this race, but the closest battle on track we'll have further up ahead. McSharpenberry splitting the leader and P2 in silver.
Yeah, Lau and Sauer momentarily side by side into Aqua Minerale. Now they both come through the chicane, and the battle will continue.
So 2 little trains on track, with another one further back.
You know who likes a train is Paul. Paul likes a train.
3 little trains on track.
Ryan Cody, Melanson, and Bungay for a 19-20-21 there. It's another group.
Yeah, so Ryan, after a very quiet race now, in the last 10 minutes, leading the train. Ryan Wampler and Orr with a yellow flag. I'm not sure.
2 separate locations.
Oh, 2 separate locations. Yeah, Orr again with the chicane, and Ryan Wampler, it looks like, was contact between him and Jose Guzman.
Yeah, down at Villeneuve there. Might have to have a look at a replay to see what happened on that one.
And while we were looking at that, Dylan Sauer does lose the position.
Heslin got both of them?
Heslin got both of them.
So Dylan had lost
runs
it.
wide on the exit though, and he's going to lose it back. Heslin ended up in the sand. So
that's a lot happening there, and once again, the positions are the same as we left them last time around. 10 minutes to go. 9.5. Kelvin still stuck behind Dylan, so a great job from Dylan keeping Kelvin behind. This is almost a second delta on their best lap time. Kelvin is faster, but is just not able to get past.
Yeah, Moffat continues to keep McSharpenberry between him and German.
Yeah, German needs to quit running wide on Aqua Minerale. He's going to pick himself up a drive-through.
Yeah, we may see another drive-through or 2 pop up. We got 9 minutes to go.
Got some back marker action coming into play. I think they are fighting for position.
Is that Wall and Ewan?
Yeah.
Yes. So that is another battle for position.
Wow.
as they filter through.
Exciting moment
Holy
to meet them
cow.
at Ravazza there. It's,
a lot of curve for Dylan Sauer. I was about to say, I'm surprised to see there was no position swaps and all of that.
so that getting past that traffic there cost McSharpenberry. He lost quite a bit of time to Moffat.
Quite a bit of time, and for the Dylan and Kelvin battle, a little tap there side by side. Kelvin finally gets the inside for turn 2 and is sliding around, hits a lot of curve and back again.
Yes, we've got Ryan Wampler. Oh my word, there's a Porsche crossing the track just in front of him there. That was really close. Just in front of Moffat, and because they have a back marker, Ryan Wampler in front of them, so Ryan is going to lift. Moffat goes through, McSharpenberry goes through, but I think German's going to have to wait. No, he allows German to sneak through as well.
Oh, German gets loose.
Yeah.
German, my anxiety. Bruh.
Yeah, these guys are
And
trying
that
to stay
is
in the battle.
Wire losing it right in front of Heslin. I don't see a contact registered. No, I do see one. So, fortunately for Wire. But Heslin's now going to drop back 2 seconds from Kelvin and Dylan. This battle is going to continue. And further up ahead, just a few seconds up, German and McSharpenberry now continuing on the right side of your screen. This has been action-packed.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
Silver split, best split, by the way.
It really is.
Like they're constantly fighting each other the whole time. Like the gold guys all kind of separated, but the silver guys are just in each other's pockets.
Yeah, Kelvin really not able to get around Dylan, and his only chance that he's had so far, or last lap around, went off a little too hard. A yellow flag for Suti. Off of the chicane again. So this chicane has been catching a lot of people off guard. It looks like what I've done a few seasons back in the Audi on the final lap. A lot of people are doing right now.
Yeah, you don't hit it just right. I mean, it bounces the back end of the car up, and it just comes on around. And you get to wave at everybody as they drive by.
Stare at them. A yellow flag for Luki. Where is this? Oh, off of Villeneuve. Kane. Variante. Villeneuve. And 6 minutes to go. A race leader, 8 seconds off of Belanger. Unfortunately for Rados, after such a great first stint, is gonna leave the race lead for Mike Jackson. Mike Jackson, who is coming back, purple lap. 8 seconds off of Belanger. Great race from him so far. Very action-packed for Belanger. And Mark Robeson, who's had a fairly quiet one, even though Carlos has been just in his sights behind. Further back, this McSharpenberry, Moffat, German fight is still raging on.
Carlos gets that the frustration of trying to pass somebody driving the same car that you're driving.
Oh, and another yellow for Jose. And he's going to lose a spot to Joby and Max Diggs.
Yeah, we haven't said much about Joby since the pit stop. He's got himself up into P5. Had a fairly uneventful race, apart from that coming around the hairpin and hitting a car that just happened to be in the way.
Yep. Now is leading a little
Sharpenberry, a little tap on the back of Moffat that time. A little squiggle coming out of the hairpin.
Battle still continuing on. We did see McSharpenberry try and make a move into turn 2. German is now just behind, so this Moffat are doing a really great job keeping McSharpenberry right behind him and not letting him through.
Yeah, I wonder if there's is this collusion? Is Muff paying him? Hey, just hang out between me and him, and I'll get you next week.
I don't think so. McSharpenberry is really trying hard for that spot, but he's just not able to get past.
Yeah, you're right what you said earlier too, Chris. German's Beamer just looks a little looser on the exits than than Moffats. So, like, I don't know. It could be a setup. Could be the airflow, I suppose, from the two cars in front as well. But
that and German didn't practice.
The old arrive and drive.
I'm proud of
Yeah,
you, German.
he got setups from Tiago last night, and I'm pretty sure he didn't do any practice laps today. So
I'm proud of you, son.
yeah, he was learning how to do the chicane during the free practice 1.
Gotcha.
So
currently silver split Moffat, German, and Chalmont for the podium. Quite a gap behind Chalmont to Haslin.
Yeah, Chalmont having a fairly quiet race after a action-packed first stint. I believe.
come on, Carson. Carson's catching up to Ryan.
Yep, half a second separating the two.
I better see his send.
Further up ahead as well, Carlos Guzman catching up to Mark Robeson. He's now 3/10 behind him.
Yeah, that's been going on since the pit stop as well. So quite a few battles on track that have...
Oh, they've got the leader, Mike Jackson, catching them as well.
Ooh. Mike Jackson catching Carson and Ryan. Yep.
Yeah, Carson, Ryan, and Matt Mellinson, who've been together for quite a while. And then you can see Mike Jackson looming behind.
2 laps to go in this race. With Mike Jackson now just crossing the line a few
Porsche
seconds
off. That's not the best way to let people through.
Or,
Yep.
has been really struggling this race.
Carlos Bungay making the move on Ryan on the outside going into the hairpin. Gets it done.
Ooh,
Let's go, Carson.
Gets the move done. Nice overtake there. Ryan didn't fight it too hard. Maybe... Man, I remember that AMG being quite tricky to figure out on that hairpin.
Also remember, Ryan pit really, really early.
He did, yeah.
And right
Yellow
as
flag.
I switch to Guzman, Jose, he was side by side with Max Stiggs and has spun out of turn 4.
Okay.
Or 3.
Kelvin Lau has gotten past Dylan Sauer.
At last,
we
Kelvin,
need a replay of that.
Yeah, Kelvin, who unfortunately got a drive through, ended up in a battle with fellow classmate Dylan Sauer, who's down the order because of an incident on lap 1. Those two have been battling for 20 minutes, maybe more.
I wonder if it was a mistake by Dylan. Their gap just diminished so quickly. McSharpenberry now finally getting side by side with Moffat into,
and he'll have the inside.
Kane. That's going to compromise both their lines, and German is now going to be super close.
McSharpenberry runs super wide, avoids the sausage curves. Really good job to avoid those.
That's going to be a warning, though.
Yep.
I've got your replay if you want to do a side-by-side real quick.
Let's get the side-by-side open. Right side replay up.
So Moffat tries not to get involved too harsh there.
Oh, little door bang. Going down into turn 1. Kelvin with the inside. Dylan Sauer lets it go.
So McSharpenberry did get through at Rivazza, and that leaves Moffat exposed to German. Thankfully, with them being in the same car, there's not too much speed difference coming down the straight. German having a look, though. This is going to be a move by German on the last lap of the race.
Last lap of the race, German does get side by side. He has the inside for Villeneuve and is going to take the lead barely. That looks like some netcode.
That's a drift. Oh, they both drift.
Saved by both drivers. Now Moffat looks to try and get a decent hairpin. It looked like he had to back up maybe a fraction there. And German's made a great move on the last lap. And you know what? It all came. Moffat went from not having to worry until McSharpenberry pushed it, and then that unfortunately compromised and allowed German right into the mix.
Yeah.
Oh, and German's gonna go wide again.
He does go very wide, catches some sand.
Oh, right as I switch to the leader, Moffat is gonna have the
into Variante Alta, side by side BMW action. Nice line from Moffat. Does really well and gets out in front now.
Oh, he got a good exit.
He did, and he's downhill section into Ravazza.
Oh, my.
Mike Jackson wins the first race of the season overall and for his split, so congrats to Mike Jackson.
More corner for Muff.
Yeah,
Pretty good one.
Really
and that
nice.
is going to be it for Silver. Unfortunately for German, after such a great pass at the beginning of this lap.
Kelvin Lau trying to drag race Chamont to the line. Give a little bump on the back end.
Versus Honda. Yeah,
we also have King and Harbottle and Jenkins.
Yeah, King just got past Jenkins as well, right as we switched.
Oh, he's gonna let him by?
Oh, did he run out of fuel?
It sounds like his car's slow. I don't know. Was there a contact between them when he made the pass? Was he letting it have it back?
No, I don't see contact registered, but it looks like he might have run out of fuel.
Jenkins.
All right, Ryan, we need a big send here.
King.
Okay.
Charlie King.
So yeah, Jackson, Belanger, and Robertson make up your podium for the gold split. So congrats to those guys. Moffat, German, and Chaumont podium for silver.
And Ryan and Bungay are gonna continue for the last close battle on track to the line. And whew, that was an action-packed last lap. Holy
cow.
So Mike Jackson from Belanger and Robeson win the gold split. Belanger definitely moving up to gold from initiation. For our silver class, Moffat, German, and Chaumont. Let's see. Super close battle from German and Moffat. German's really going to be bummed for his last his mistake after getting such a final great pass done. And for the remainder of our red badges, Harbottle currently leading, but he will be moving to silver. So Mellinson, Miller, and Austin Wall. I'm sorry.
I believe it's Austin Wall. Yes.
Are going to take the win for the AM split.
Nice. Yeah. Congrats to Racer X. That's Mike Jackson in chat there. Well done. Congrats to Muff SDR. That is Moffat, so winning silver. And yeah, great stuff.
That was
I need a cigarette after that one.
Yeah, right?
Some water.
Great opening race of the season, guys. That was a lot of fun.
It was. It really was. There's a lot of action, especially at the end there. It was too much to see, almost. And,
if we have 8 more races like that, holy cow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I believe we don't have a break this time?
No, we do not have a break because we have to run straight through to avoid holidays.
There we go. So
yeah,
another 8 action-packed weeks, hopefully, for us after our first week here today.
Yeah, I should be here regarding any conflicts with coaching football, but yeah, I should be here every week.
Hell yeah. And with that, I guess we will leave you.
Next week is Valencia.
Oh, I like Valencia. Ooh. Yeah, Daytona 24 next week. Jaden just pointed that out in chat. Excited for that on Saturday morning. I'm in the LMP2 with Jaden and Nick and Gian and Dave. You guys are in the GT3, Chris?
Yep. Me and Ferris and Paul and Tiago are gonna attempt it in the GT3 BMW.
Yeah, and I've yet to even open iRacing since coming back from vacation.
Yeah, so look forward to that. I'll probably stream our car's perspective. I'm sure others will too, but yeah, just keep an eye out for streams of that.
And with that, I guess if our missing gold driver B is still streaming, is he? Well, let's raid him, and we will see you guys here next week for Valencia.
Yep. Catch you later, guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday.
See you later.